Celebrities, they're just like us. No, wait, actually, they're not. While most of us struggle to get a waiter's attention, some stars throw tantrums and get banned from restaurants altogether. From diva meltdowns to outrageous entitlement, let's dive into the world of famous people who have burned too many bridges. Number 12. James Corden, from carpool karaoke to carpool catastrophe. James Corden might have made millions laugh on The Late Late Show, but he certainly didn't amuse the staff at Balthazar, a famous New York City restaurant. The restaurant's owner, Keith McNally, publicly blasted him for being the most abusive customer in the restaurant's history. Ouch. Apparently, Corden had a full-blown meltdown over a hair in his food. Rather than discreetly asking for a fresh plate like a civilized human, he reportedly demanded free drinks and threatened to write a scathing review. Things got worse when his wife's omelette order wasn't perfect. The chef remade it, but instead of a salad, it came with home fries. Cue nuclear explosion. The internet, of course, had a field day with this drama. Eventually, Corden apologized, and the ban was lifted. However, his attempt to downplay the incident by calling it silly didn't do him any favors. Number 11. Hugh Grant, grumpier Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant has made a career playing charming rom-com leads, but behind the scenes, he's less Love Actually and more love to throw tantrums. Jon Stewart once labeled Grant as the worst guest ever on The Daily Show, which is quite the honor considering Stewart has interviewed some truly questionable politicians. The reason? Grant reportedly had an on-set meltdown, yelling at staff and generally being a nightmare. Fast forward to 2023, and Hugh was at it again, allegedly berating a chaperone on the set of Dungeons & Dragons, mistaking her for an executive. Oops. When confronted about his reputation, he admitted to having mega tantrums once a year. Honestly, that's impressive self-awareness. Number 10. Miley Cyrus, too wild for the Dominican Republic. Miley Cyrus is no stranger to controversy, but the Dominican Republic decided they had seen enough. The government banned her concert, claiming her performances were morally corrupt. Apparently, twerking leotards with certain plant motifs and openly smoking substances on stage didn't sit well with local authorities. The government, which has a history of banning explicit songs from the airwaves, decided Miley's Bangers tour was too much for their audiences. While Miley never commented, it's safe to assume she probably didn't lose sleep over it. Number 9. Madonna, the queen of pop and texting. Imagine going to an emotional, Oscar-winning film screening, and the person in front of you is texting throughout the movie. Now imagine that person is Madonna. During 12 Years a Slave, Madonna was allegedly glued to her BlackBerry, yes, BlackBerry, and snapped at another audience member who asked her to stop. The legendary Alamo Drafthouse, known for its strict no-talking, no-texting policy, swiftly banned her until she apologized. She probably didn't apologize. Number 8. Janet Jackson, the infamous Super Bowl fallout. In 2004, Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake's Super Bowl halftime show became one of the biggest media firestorms in history. During their performance, Timberlake ripped off a piece of Jackson's outfit, exposing her chest for a split second. The outrage was astronomical, and Jackson bore the brunt of it. Not only was she disinvited from the Grammys, but her music was also blacklisted from radio stations. Meanwhile, Timberlake got off with an apology and continued his career like nothing happened. The incident even led to discussions about YouTube's origins. Yes, people wanted to rewatch that moment so badly that it partially inspired the platform's creation. Number 7. Lea Michele, Glee, but make it a nightmare. Rumors had swirled for years that Glee star Lea Michele was difficult to work with, but the truth came out in 2020. Several co-stars accused her of bullying, making racist remarks, and acting like a full-fledged diva. Heather Morris, who played Brittany, later admitted that the entire Glee cast was too afraid to speak up about Lea's behavior at the time. Meanwhile, Naya Rivera's memoir revealed that Lea did not enjoy sharing the spotlight and made filming miserable for her. Lea later apologized, but the damage was done. People were not gleeful about her excuses. Number 6. Chevy Chase, the king of Hollywood egos. Chevy Chase's career has been a masterclass in how to get yourself banned from everything. He was fired from Saturday Night Live for hitting a cast member. Then, while filming Community, he used a racial slur during a heated argument and walked off set. Showrunner Dan Harmon didn't hold back, openly criticizing Chase for his ego and tantrums. The final straw? Leaving a voicemail filled with insults and rage for Harmon. Community eventually killed off his character, and his career never really bounced back. Number 5. Alec Baldwin, short temper, long list of incidents. Alec Baldwin has been known for his outbursts, both in public and behind the scenes. From screaming at his daughter in a leaked voicemail to getting kicked off an American Airlines flight for refusing to turn off his phone, he has a reputation for being challenging. Then came the Rust movie set tragedy, which resulted in a tragic accident and ongoing legal battles. Baldwin's public perception took a nosedive, and his industry reputation suffered immensely. Number 4. Mariah Carey, the Queen of Christmas and firing nannies. Mariah Carey is known for All I Want for Christmas Is You, but if you're a nanny working for her, all you might want is a break. A former nanny sued her, claiming she worked 100 hours a week without proper pay. Maria allegedly fired her because she showed too much affection toward her kids. Carey admitted in an interview that she goes through nannies quickly because they forget who's boss. Nick Cannon later confirmed that Maria had fired basically every nanny they ever hired. Rough gig. Number 3. Beyoncé, fake baby bumps and songwriting scandals. Beyoncé's pregnancy conspiracy took the internet by storm when a video showed her belly appearing to collapse as she sat down. Wild theories erupted, with people claiming she used a surrogate and wore a fake baby bump. Then the songwriting drama. Beyoncé has been accused multiple times of taking credit for songs she didn't actually write. Several songwriters, including Ne-Yo, have stated that she slaps her name onto tracks she only slightly altered. To be fair, Beyoncé is a musical icon. But did she really write all those hits? Number 2. Justin Bieber, from teen heartthrob to SNL's worst guest ever. Justin Bieber, once the beloved teen idol with a massive fanbase, made headlines for all the wrong reasons during his guest appearance on Saturday Night Live. Bill Hader and other Saturday Night Live cast members have publicly shared their frustration with Bieber's attitude during the show, claiming he arrived with an extensive entourage and displayed a sense of entitlement that didn't sit well with the team. This behavior was just another chapter in his series of controversial incidents, which ranged from egging a neighbor's house to being caught on camera peeing in a mop bucket and yelling profanities about former President Bill Clinton. While he has since worked on his image and seemed to show signs of maturing, his past is still filled with enough drama to remind everyone that even pop stars can struggle to behave. Number 1. Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres, once celebrated as the queen of daytime TV, faced a major downfall when her alleged toxic behavior behind the scenes was exposed. Reports surfaced about her mistreating staff, enforcing bizarre and strict workplace rules, and being rude to guests and crew members. Employees claimed she fostered a hostile environment where bullying and fear thrived. Some even alleged that she forbade staff from making eye contact with her. Former employees and guests shared stories of her condescending attitude, including belittling waitstaff and treating assistants poorly. In 2020, an explosive report led to an internal investigation of the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Ellen initially denied the claims but later issued an apology, blaming the toxic culture on others. However, the damage was done. Public perception shifted, ratings plummeted, and the show was eventually canceled. What was once a beloved persona of kindness was now seen as a mask for entitlement and cruelty. Lights, camera canceled. Hollywood is basically a reality show at this point, and we're all just eating popcorn watching the drama unfold. If you love this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you don't, well, you might just wake up to James Corden throwing a tantrum in your kitchen. Choose wisely.